All right, welcome. Wait a minute. Now we are ready. Got my ice water right here. Welcome back, everyone. It's been a little while, but I thought I'd start back up my YouTube career, with just kind of a dumb little video. I guess the last one was just as dumb, so nothing's changed. And my chair is gonna be very squeaky today because my husband Danilian, I don't know if you can see him back there, but he's taking the cozy chair, so I'll have to take this red wooden POS. You'll have to bear with me. The question I'm asking today is, who else remembers the 2008 Beijing Summer Olympics? Because I do, and I feel like I'm the only person on earth who knows about them, and I love it. I love the Olympics. So as you know, every 2 years there's like Olympics rotating between summer and winter with like mascots and stuff, with the exclusion of last year, which is really sad because it was almost one of the best logos ever done for the Olympics. But I didn't really start to pay attention to the Olympics until 2008. I was a very young child, but my grandparents were coming back from China, from Beijing, and they brought these shirts with them because that's when the Olympics were going on. And I think, aha! I still have the shirt. You can see how tiny it is. That's about how big I was. So, and me and my siblings very quickly fell in love. We all had this shirt. There's like 6 of these in the house. And I mean, look at this. I have all of them as keychains, and you can even see the bite marks because of how young we were and how much we just love these things. So the theme for the Olympics that year was Beijing Huanying Ni, which in Chinese means Beijing welcomes you. And so each of them, their name was based off of a syllable from that phrase. So this is Bei Bei, and this is Jing Jing, and this is Huan Huan. He was my favorite, he's still the best. And this is Ying Ying, and this is Nini, and she's my new favorite. But the promotional video is what really got me obsessed. In the early days of YouTube, we would climb onto our parents' computer and look up this video, which I remember very specifically. I had to type in all the keywords to try to get it to show up because it was early YouTube days. It was the 2008 Beijing Summer Olympic Mascots. So I would type that up all the time and watch the video. Oh my bad, it's the Fuwa Kawaii Beijing 2008 Olympic Mascots. They're called the Fuwa together, which means friendlies. They're the friendlies. So that's their thing. Dude, the rush of emotion that I get from just hearing that opening theme, it's like, oh, memories, nostalgia, it's all coming back. Best thing ever. There's Huan Huan, my favorite, oh my gosh. I always thought Bei Bei had like one of the prettiest themes out of all of them. Oh my god, just listen to this one. Here's Ying. Okay, this is the best one. So as you might notice, all of them have like their own, like not human, but like mascot form, and then they have like an animal that they transform into. So Bei Bei is a fish, Jing Jing is a giant panda, Huan Huan is just fire, he's just the Olympic flame because he's like the main dude, he's the best. Ying Ying is like an antelope, and then Nini is like a swift. And isn't that just the coolest thing ever? I mean, just look at them, just look at them. Dude, dude, this whole thing is just chills. Like, just listening to the music, it is just so good. In fact, it's so good that I literally downloaded it to an MP3 on my phone just to listen to it. Sound effects and everything, because that's the only place where you can actually find it, is this video. It's nowhere else. And the theme is so good. I'm like, why isn't this everywhere else? This is like one of the best pieces of music ever written. To this day, it is one of the most beautiful pieces of music I've ever heard. And that is not an exaggeration by any means. Oh my god, it's part of the best, guys. So then they all decide to meet at this kind of like little rainbow plainsy area. And they all just kind of dick around and play a bunch of games and just, I guess, prepare for going to the Olympics, which means playing leapfrog and stacking on top of each other. Chills every time, you guys. You don't understand. So I would watch that several times a day. At my grandparents' house, wherever I could get on the internet and sneak onto YouTube, I was watching that video. I was going straight there. So then they also had like an anime for it, which I didn't totally know about at the time, but I've seen a few episodes of it, I think. I actually sat down and watched a few episodes of it, and it's pretty fun. Like, it's cool, it's fun to watch. They just kind of prepare for the Olympics and sports, and they like buy shoes, I think, and stuff like that. But they had this theme song for it, this like anime intro, and if you know me, I'm not a fan of anime, but this this is the big exception. This and Yu-Gi-Oh! 2 exceptions to anime, because just listen to it, listen to it. I don't even know the lyrics, but if I did, I would sing, and I still do, because listen, it is so good. It is so good. Like, for some reason, Bebe is like the main character in here, but I like love it. She's such a badass. Look at her. Oh my god. She's like, I want to watch this. This looks dope. So that video and the original promo video were the two that I watched all the time, because they're just so good. And then paired with those two, there was a third one that was this, it didn't have the Fuwa in them, but it was this animated like music video, and there was like a monkey, and there was this goddess that like sang to him and gave him like a cloud, and then he soared around and he met this pig with a rake, and they like beat up a bunch of monsters together, and then there's this like sea monster old guy, and they all start working together, and like, just listen to it. So then they get to the end, they get to the Olympics, and then Monkey lights the Olympic flame, and that's it. And what a good ending. And I didn't know this at the time, because I didn't know who they were, but years later I discovered this video was made by Gorillaz, the song and everything, and like stylistically it makes so much sense now that I watch it, but that was Gorillaz. Like, that's so cool. So that was kind of my experience with the 2008 Beijing Olympics. They were just fantastic. So then after that, there was the 2010 Winter Olympics in Vancouver, and we actually went and saw it in Vancouver, and it was pretty cool. The mascots this time were kind of like Native American, Pacific Northwest based, but they were still like some of the best mascots, like that they're awesome. And we have all of them too, of course. This is Quachi, he's a Sasquatch, and this is Miga, she's the best. And she's kind of like an orca bear, I think. It's like a hybrid of an orca and a bear. Look, she has a little fin here, but then she's also a bear. And those two are the mascots for the main Olympics. And then there's Sumi, and he is, I think, just like a regular kind of totem dude. He's got wings and he's got a little furry, and he's the mascot for the Paralympics. And then there's Muck Muck. He's just a marmot. He's just kind of there. He's just like a sidekick, but we love him. We love him. And I had a promo video for this one too, which is great. Miga likes to surf, so I think she leaves her orca family to go, like, what is it, surfing? Or is it snowboarding, I think. Quachi likes taking pictures, and he likes hockey, so he's kind of left his group to go, I guess, do hockey and winter sports. So they meet Muck Muck and Sumi, and they get on Sumi's back, and he grows to, like, Super Saiyan Golden Sonic, and they ride him off to the Olympics. 2010 mascots, couldn't beat those. Those were also amazing. But then all the Olympics after that, the mascots weren't nearly as good. Like, there was the 2012 ones, and who were the mascots for that? It was London with, like, Mario and Sonic? Oh, I'm sorry, they're Wenlock and Mandeville. They're cool, I guess, but they're no 2008 Fuwa, you know what I mean? And then the 2014 Sochi ones were like these Masha and the Bear looking characters, but I've never seen them before, so I guess I must have tuned out of that one. And then I actually started really getting into the Olympics themselves in around 2016 with Rio. That was when Michael Phelps showed up, Simone Biles was there, she got big, Ryan Lochte, I think, the guy that everyone simps for, and all the pools turned green. Remember all that? But the mascots for that one were actually pretty good. They were, let me check, Vinicius and Tom, who's like a little, I guess it's a monkey cat and oddish, basically. And I like them. I like them. They're iconic. There's a bit of a comeback there. And then the 2018 Olympics were like the coolest, you know. You got Red Gerard, you got the aerodynamic mustache, Shaun White making a comeback. Look, I even have a hat and a scarf from Pyeongchang 2018. So those were pretty cool. That's been my favorite so far. We even have the mascots too. I can't find them right now. All this talk about Olympic mascots is making me hot. I don't remember what the names of the 2018 mascots are. Let me look them up. Okay, they are Su Horeng and Bandaby. I approve. They're iconic. They have some style, you know. But they weren't like advertised at all. Like I never saw them. They weren't promoted. I only saw them as the stuffies. They're pretty cute. Better than Masha and the Bear. I mean, sorry. Pockner. Wait. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, their names are just Polar Bear, Hare, and Leopard. So yeah, all of them are way better than whatever this is. Okay, I just tried to look for a promo video for the Russian ones, and this is all I got. I think that's enough talking about Olympic mascots for now. Well, anyway, that's about everything I have to say. Basically, the 2008 mascots were the best for the Olympics. 2010 was pretty good. 2012 was acceptable. And all the ones after that, with the exception of Rio, and probably all the ones before, are just not it. They are subpar. And we need to care about the mascots because they're like the best part of the whole thing. I mean, come on. Should we kind of talk about? That's hopefully the 2021 mascots will be something cooler. They've moved the Olympics to 2021, and they look cool. I think they look cool. I don't remember, but they seem fun. I have good hopes for that. But anyway, thank you for letting me ramble on about this insanely obscure topic for far too long. But I had to get it out because they're just too good. I know this is a dumb video to start back up my YouTube with, but I had to do something. I got up today and I thought, you have to do YouTube video. I formally apologize to the Junior Pop Creators community. I was so incredibly thankful to be welcomed into this amazing community of small YouTubers, and then right after I made my one video, I immediately fell out of the Pop Tropica obsession, and then I had no energy. I just had nothing to do. But hopefully this will bring me back into the habit of making videos about dumb things. I made one video where I just ranted for 16 minutes about hot Pop Tropicans, no script, not very much editing. I just kind of sat there and I said, oh, I like his thing going on for a big long time. And not to diss myself too much, but Hopefully this one's a little bit more concise and fast-paced, but that's it. Well, thank you for watching. That's everything I have to say, but go listen to the Fuwa promo videos again. I mean, come on, like, if you weren't going to already, like, here's your reminder, you know. Peace.